Okay, lesson 175. I'm just filming with my arm holding it. Just gotta go with it. We've lost all sunlight. So we are reviewing lessons 159 and 160 with our theme, God is but love, and therefore so am I. So we are reviewing lesson 159, I give the miracles I've received. And lesson 160, I am at home, fear is a stranger here. So we traveled back from my parents and we're here, and I just feel very blessed because I'm having more moments of, number one, seeing where I get triggered and where fear tries to take residence in my mind and take over the moment. And also moments where I am feeling more meditative and my mind feels so clear. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I have a clear mind. That's awesome. What can I energize that's helpful to me? Almost like what can I pray for in this moment, or just just really energize or pray for. So just overall, I'm so grateful for that. So those are the miracles I've received and I give them. And I can say that in the giving and receiving concept, it feels so clear to me that I am not attacking as much, and it does still happen, but the recoveries grew better, faster. There's so much letting go happening. But it feels like as I am able to not judge, that is myself, I'm not as quick to judge anyone else. So what a blessing. And yeah, so I came home and, this is the classic. There's lots to do, and now add a baby. But I was cool. I was like, we'll just do what we can. Just do what we can while we can, when we can. And then this kind of other opportunity came where this story came to my mind, like, without specifics. It was basically like, well, forget this. Just kind of like put your head down and do everything. And then when you're done, maybe you'll smile at your husband. And then I'm like, why would I buy that story? Anyway, so that kind of, I'm at home, fear is a stranger. It was like, that felt familiar for me to have this fearful way, and fearful, not a scared, but fearful, like attacking and withdrawing and getting all upset. Instead of that, it was like, nah. So there's a new takeover here. There's a new norm settling in, and I'm so grateful for it because there are little miracles happening, and it's really only me who would know they're a miracle, but they're just new experiences I'm having because my mind is open to new things. The pathways of like a habitual upset are getting broken up and dispelled. Yes. So Justine's with her dad, and she just had the best time with her grandparents, and she slept twice today for 4 hours because she did not want to sleep when she was with all her peeps. So just as a personal report, and I'm just so grateful that today, while I was washing dishes, actually, I remembered what I said yesterday about like, because it was to give as I receive. It was in one of the lessons talking about how truly what we hold dear, what we're desiring, we're constantly magnifying it. And I listened to a Jennifer Hadley class, and it was very powerful about prayer. And like, we are always broadcasting all of our thoughts are being broadcast. So, you know, it's just cool to have a clearer mind, which I think the Course helps with. And then it's like, what would I like to broadcast? And I kept thinking today of the Hugh Len book, Zero Limits, that he co-wrote with Joe Vitale. But the zero state is like the goal, because at the zero state, you're open to this, to inspiration, to spirit. So when you don't have your personality running the show, you know, and I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but there was Jennifer Hadley has a Sundays with Spirit free program where she has Course in Miracles teachers and musicians and inspirational, you know, people reading poetry and things. And Rod Chelberg, I think that's how to say his name. He's a doctor, but he was so much like, he's so spiritual that he would only act on guidance with patients. And he was very successful. Anyway, it's like that. It's like, instead of our limited knowledge, we're just completely clear and open to like something we may not ever think of. Like tonight's dinner, I was like, oh really? Crispin's gonna want that? Okay. But I just like concocted something, but it kind of felt like the easiest path to all three of us eating something. So anyway, when the mind is clear and we're relaxed and open, that's when the miracles, just inspiration floods in. So we're doing it. I'm so psyched. And I just want to thank everyone who's saying anything kind at all. You don't have to say anything. This isn't about me being praised. It's just sometimes staring at a phone, like doing this so low budget, you can be like, oh, is this even a good idea? And then I get these sweet little messages that are like, this is so helping. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Well, we're going to keep doing it. And we can only do it as we can do it. So thank you. And you're rocking it. And love from my whole family. Okay, bye.